live now, so.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs from the north of the world, dogs to the south. How are we all doing today?
Today's an awesome day.
Today is a great day because we have some incredible updates that we're going to be going through. We're going to be sharing with you our awesome community, and we're going to be taking some questions along the way. But before we jump straight into it, we're probably going to take a minute or two just to make sure that everybody in the world can jump in and listen and watch. But in the meantime, Harris.
Yes.
How many beta accesses have you given away?
So after this AMA, I'm actually going to reveal the people that won yesterday's competition. So in Telegram, if you responded to the pin message, which was "Tell me why you deserve to win beta access," you would have been in for you would have been eligible to win if I choose. And I'll be announcing those after this call. And originally I was going to do one, but I started to see so many good answers that I think I'm going to give away 3, which is
love it.
it's quite a lot.
I got to do a fun one as well yesterday. It took me a lot of effort, and ironically, the community didn't actually decipher it. I did a secret code where I wrote the word community in every single. So I wrote a message that started with a C, then an O, 2 M's, and I gave them a couple of hours to kind of try and find it. I said there was a secret code out there, but they unfortunately couldn't really see it, but somebody did. 2 people at the exact same time actually guessed the word, which was community, and that was Yoshi and Saboria in Telegram. So they both have now gotten they've now gotten some access to the beta, which we're going to be talking about in this little AMA.
Most definitely. You're not going to want to miss it because some of the updates that we have answer all of your questions. And yeah, I'm really, really excited to be sharing this information with Ben, of course.
Of course. Alrighty, I'm thinking it might now be time to kick things off. Let us jump straight into it. So for the purpose of this call today, we're going to be taking you through the whole project. We'll be setting out some milestones, some marketing goals, and so much more over the coming weeks. Now, let me throw it over to Harris to kind of talk about what's been going on over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, so it's something that we're obviously aware of, which is the price. And we know it's not where we want it to be. But the good news is that these announcements and the marketing pushes that we have prepared are going to blow this up. So I hope you guys are getting super pumped because today is going to be an awesome day with the news we're about to drop. I'll throw over that to you, Ben.
Indeed. We've built a nice foundational flooring here. And what we're going to be talking about today and what we're going to be delivering over the coming weeks and months is going to be absolutely massive. This is all going to be coming with a ton of marketing, and you guys are going to see how serious we are about making O-Dogs and the entire community be as big as it possibly can be.
Yes, for sure. And, that means with all of that new all-time highs could be incoming dogs. So, we're going to let you guys ask questions at the end. But we are obviously here to launch our new roadmap and walk you through the next steps for the project.
Indeed. But as an FYI, we are going to keep this super structured. We know there's going to be lots of questions that you guys already have, and then lots of questions. Trust me, there's going to be lots of questions after we reveal what's coming. But we are going to be, as Harris said, taking those at the end. And, we are here to launch our new roadmap and the steps we're going to be taking for the Bitcoin Dogs project.
Definitely. So what we are going to do is we're going to drop the roadmap on our Twitter. So everyone needs to jump on our Twitter and show the pinned post some love. Let's see if our Twitter team has already dropped that.
Drop it, Twitter team.
Because I am sure the dogs really want to see that. Is it live?
It's not live yet, man.
Not just yet. Just give us a second, dogs, whilst the Twitter team catches up. But once it's there, I will need everybody to go there and like and retweet. And what we're even going to do is we're going to give a prize, a little prize, just a little one. $50. How does that sound?
50? I'm good with 50. I'm good with 50. It's coming out of your paycheck.
It always does.
It always does.
Drop a comment to be in with a chance of winning $50 on our roadmap, which let's just check if it's live yet. Which should be coming shortly.
Shortly indeed. But in the meantime, do you guys have any guesses on what potentially could be coming? I know you don't.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody can guess, because it's very, very interesting what we're about to discuss.
Yes, what we are gonna unveil as well is gonna definitely get the dogs barking.
Oh yeah, and obviously, if you didn't catch the start of this or you can't stay to the end, don't worry, because this is recorded and we're also going to transcribe the AMA at the end so that you're caught up to date with everything and that you don't miss anything. So yeah.
Now let's double check. Are we live with the post?
Are we live? We are live.
We are live with the post. Let's go.
So remember, like, retweet, and if you want to win $50, just drop a comment. Let us know what you think of the roadmap. It is there. And the roadmap for Q4 is really, really awesome. You're going to have to zoom in a little bit to read the details, but I can tell you that you won't be disappointed.
Indeed. So yeah, make sure you guys are getting over to the pinned tweet, liking it, and RTing. Show it some comments. Winner gets $50. We love the dollars. Here comes the money.
Here comes the money. There we go. We'll let the dogs have a quick look at that before we move on and sort of talk about it a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
So maybe whilst people are having a look at that, Ben, you can share.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, I think it's important for us as a project that continues to adapt and evolve over months, the previous months and the coming years, to also be reflective of the positives, but then also the mistakes that we have made. We've made obligations and announcements to certain timelines, such as the game being promised for Q3. Q3 did end 3-4 days ago, and we've missed that. And for that, we as a team and as a project do apologize. But I think it's super important to remember that we aren't only just a token. We aren't only just a game. We are an entire ecosystem that has multitude of different avenues for people to get involved in. And that's really what differentiates us from your standard Web3 project. So there is a lot more that we are going to go into with regards to these additional avenues that we're going to be talking about further into this AMA.
Definitely. And just to echo what you've said, we are building a lot more into the game. It's really developed a lot from when we released some of the initial leaks, and I know you dogs love your leaks, to what it is now. The graphics have been upgraded. There's going to be more features. There's going to be a lot more, and we're going to obviously delve more into that as we discuss more in this AMA. But all of that has also been part of the reason why we have been a bit delayed, and we hold our hands up for that. But we have big things coming, so I'm sure we'll more than make up for it.
Indeed. Big things, big dogs. We got some big eyes on the prize, which, is world domination.
Definitely.
Where we're coming for Elon's throne. It's going to be the Bitcoin dogs on top. But before we kind of jump through some things, why don't we take a look at the actual visual?
Yeah, do we have the special visual for you dogs to have a look at? We are just double checking with the team. Let's give us one moment, dogs. So, we'll come back to the visual. We'll see if we can get that by the end. If not, we can obviously do that post AMA. But let's talk about the game and how it's going to be the next level. So, as we said, we're going to be building more into the game, which is mainly an opportunity to earn yourselves BARK tokens. So if you've read the white paper, you'll know that BARK is the in-game currency, in-game token, and it will be on-chain on ETH. So what does that allow us to do, Ben?
Many things. This allows us to do more with the game versus if it was on BRC20. That's one of the challenges, we have being kind of the pioneers on the BRC space. The tech isn't as advanced in these areas for the likes of token gating and play to earn. However, what we are looking at is, creating this new token called BARK and pairing it with ODOG, and this is going to give you guys the opportunity to earn as you play and then be able to withdraw.
Yeah, without having to worry about gas as well. So now BARK is the in-game token you can play to earn BARK. You can use BARK to buy a number of different things, including new items within the game. And you can also withdraw and exchange for ODOG. So if you want more ODOG, you can play the game, get BARK, and exchange. So this is where it gets interesting, people. Think about it. Imagine what that could do for the price of ODOG. The possibilities are definitely endless.
Indeed, there's so much potential with this from requiring ODOG to purchase the BARK tokens to properly fulfill yourself in the game, whether it's with new items, new cosmetics, or so on and so forth. But I also think one of the things that is super awesome that we're going to be looking at and we're going to be dropping is
drum roll.
Voice mod thing isn't working, so no soundboards today.
We can have an imaginary.
Yeah. We're going to be dropping the new website. which is going to be on the 11th. So next Friday. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So look out for that. And the good thing about the new website is it's really a catalyst for us, because that's when marketing is really, really going to get jacked up.
Definitely. We know that you dogs are going to love the new website. I've had a few people ask the question, when's the website going to get updated? Now you know, because it's going to come with a fresh look. We've had the existing website since around the ICO. So it's it's time for an update, and we are here to deliver that.
Indeed. And it's not just going to be a new coat of paint. There's going to be some interesting new areas to explore, and get ready for October 11th. Early birthday present for me.
Happy birthday. It's going to be awesome. So, now let's move on a little bit. Let's talk about something that all the dogs want to hear about, which is the game. Now, obviously, if you've been paying attention, if you've been active, if you've been in the trenches of ODog, you will know that myself and Ben have been giving away beta access. But why have we been giving away beta access? Well, the roadmap we are announcing today for the game is set in stone. We are releasing the game on the 30th of this month. So it's less than 4 weeks away. So the game is very nearly there, but we want you to be able to play with Bark. And we're going to need help with the testing. So over the next week or so, myself and Ben are going to be giving away 10 beta accesses each. And we've already started doing that. And make sure you are in the Telegram, on Discord, and active on X to be in with a chance to win that, because you don't want to miss out. You want to be one of the first people to get access to the game.
Indeed. And for us to be able to really unlock the beta access, the beta of the game's full utility and potential, we are going to have to be deploying the Bark token itself, and pairing it with ODog. And that is going to be happening also on Friday, the 11th of this month. So 8 days away. You can't buy Bark. There's no pre-sale for it. And it's only paired with ODog. So it will have an exchange rate there. And for the lucky people who have been chosen to be beta testers, we're going to be throwing up a form for you to fill in to apply. And, we're going to airdrop you some Bark if you get involved.
Definitely. Lucky dogs.
Lucky dogs.
So beta testing release of the game will be on the 21st of this month. So the 21st of October is when we will begin beta testing for just over a week. And then the rest of the community will get access. So, one of the other questions that we get asked is, what's happening with the NFTs? So why don't you fill in the dogs, Ben?
Yeah, well, I think it's super important for us to make sure that, whilst the NFTs are something that are super exciting and something that we all really, really want, in the end, they are still tied to market conditions. And I think we can all, if you've been around the NFT space, specifically within BRC20 and runes and things like that, been on a little bit of a downward kind of spiral at the moment. Now we are hoping for that to pick up. And for us, it doesn't make a huge amount of sense for us to release something that does have links to a financial nature in a bit of a red market for the NFT space. So the market just isn't ready right now. And we want to make sure we get it 100% right for all of you. So it is on the roadmap. It will be happening, but timing is the most crucial aspect. But do remember, you guys are all going to get the access first.
For sure. And, being first here in the ordinal space with our dogs means that when our NFTs drop, they'll effectively be like the board ape yacht club of Bitcoin. So, bear with us. We are working to get these out. The team are definitely working hard. And like we said, we're just waiting for the market to turn bullish. And that will, give us, it just means that we'll have to wait a month or two and we'll have more information to come soon. So, just a bit more information on the ordinals. They'll be released and they will be super valuable, keeping them on the roadmap for November. And we'll be planning to keep these AMAs coming so our loyal dogs know what's happening first.
True that. And, moving on to kind of the next thing I wanted to, that we want to touch on is something that is super exciting. And I'm super, super excited to announce it, which is the creation of the community DAO. Now, you guys are going to be the alpha dogs. That is the name of our DAO. So we're going to be looking for members who want to be part of the DAO and help lead the community. So do you want to be an alpha? Look out for the announcement on October 17th. More details to follow on this. And you're going to want to be part of shaping the future of the Bitcoin Dogs Club.
Definitely.
As an FYI, you are going to be needing some bark. So, just a bit of a hint.
So what does that mean? It means you have to be playing that game.
Go get that game, boy.
But what is a DAO? Because not everyone will know what a DAO is. And it's a decentralized autonomous organization. And what that really does and what that helps us do as a project for the community is it truly gives us decentralization. It gives the community voting rights and it gives the members of the DAO information before the rest of the holders. So, for example, if we're going to drop new features or, might want some feedback from the game, the people who are part of the DAO are those who we will consult first. So those are some of the benefits that you can expect if you are part of the
DAO. Yeah, definitely. Before I get onto this, before I get onto kind of like the next thing, I'm going to give the team a couple of seconds to get what we're about to announce ready to go live. To get ready for this next announcement. I'm sure I'll get a ping from someone going, "Hey, yeah, we are ready." But I'm going to just say this section very, very slowly. One of the things in our roadmap, obviously, is making sure that you guys can all see our development wallet's locked address. So we did promise this. And it is one of the questions that have been asked, where's the wallet and so on and so forth. So we can share the wallet address right now in Telegram. It's going to be pinned. It'll either be pinned right now or in the next couple of minutes. So just be on the lookout for that. That is going to be the confirmed percentage that is locked.
Yes. A lot of dogs have been asking, and
completely valid questions. 100%, right? 100%.
And we value transparency. So this is us showing the community that everything is locked. Everything is obviously above board. And another great announcement for the community.
Yes, definitely. For those of you who don't know, traditional marketing guy here, who loves his marketing. One of the number one questions that we get asked is when marketing. Well, obviously, we have been doing a fair amount currently, but it's been more in like the stealth side. But over the next month, you're going to be seeing some huge pushes from marketing in the lead up to the release of the game. We're also going to be talking we're going to be talked about by a variety of different large KOLs and creators. We're going to be running ads on exchanges and Telegram. This is going to be a massive, massive push.
Definitely. But we also need your assistance, Dogs. If you're a holder of the token, this is our appeal to you to also participate, because at the end of the day, this is your token. This is your community. And this is also about you. What can you do to help with the project? So when we do raids, when we put our posts on X, a like, a retweet, a comment goes a long way to attracting more eyes, and if you're shilling the project, if you're attracting new investors, this is ultimately what's also going to help the token price. So we're going to put in our effort, but we also hope that you put in yours, and together we can definitely help reach new all-time highs for sure.
Indeed. And for those of you who were interested in the locked development wallet, it is officially live in Telegram. You guys can check it out right now. That is the 17,856,000 tokens, which are locked away for the foreseeable future.
Yes, that was what was promised in the white paper, and it's there for everybody to see, which is awesome. So,
fun fact: it's actually locked for. Looks like it's actually locked for a little bit longer. they've locked it for a couple of extra months. Nice. So give you guys some extra.
Awesome. So let's talk about something interesting.
This all isn't interesting? What are you talking about, man? This all is interesting.
It is. But the more we talk, the more interesting it gets.
True.
So let's talk about staking. Because staking is continuing, Dogs. So there are huge rewards in APY to be grabbed in the farm at the moment. So if you go over to the website and you're holding ODOG, now is the time to stake, because the rewards are juicy, and we really can't believe that more dogs aren't jumping on it. There is basically free money. So if you're interested and you're a token holder, get into the farm and get involved.
Indeed. Tokens be raining down, especially our, the liquidity pool, it's daily payouts. It's literally sit, do nothing. Can't basically, it's like my life. Just, sit around and do nothing.
Get paid.
Do that. So I think now is a great time to kind of finish on a bit of a crescendo for those of you who are into music. I feel like, Harris, I'm gonna give this one to you. I'm gonna let you announce it. You can announce this one. You go for it.
Okay, Dogs, listen closely. I'm gonna say this one slowly, but the game will launch fully on the 30th of October.
30th of October.
27 days.
27 counting. Days. In 27 days, the game's gonna be launched in 27 days.
Fully live for everybody to play. The game will be launched on the 30th of October.
You guys have no idea how freaking hyped we are to tell you this, to get everything, all the ducks in a line, making sure that everything is ready to properly launch this with an absolute splash. We hope you're barking across the world right now, ready and excited for the full launch. Say it again. What's the date?
The 30th of October, or October, I should say, because we are definitely going up. And
the market
hell of a month. One hell of a month.
Indeed. Sure. It's going to be incredible. And, that's not all. We've got more incredible, great news coming for November as well. Dogs, this is our time. It is all coming together, from the game to the DAO to the tokens to the marketing and all of these insane new things that we're going to show on the roadmap right now. I really thought, there we go. So let's take a gander. All right.
Take a look.
Yo, let's take these one at a time. Kick it off, Harris.
Yes. So on the 3rd of October, obviously we have this Bitcoin Dogs AMA. And on the 7th of October, so 4 days, farming for ODOC. So, there'll be $500 a day going out to farmers. What's happening next?
On the 11th, obviously, we spoke about it. We're going to have the Bark token creation coming in on the 15th. We're then going to be having some Bark token airdrop competitions. And then the 17th, the thing that is going to be really, really fun is going to be the launch of the Alpha Dogs Community DAO.
Definitely. On the 19th of October, Bitcoin Dogs TV info release. So, for those who aren't aware, Bitcoin Dogs TV is going to be a platform where we will be effectively streaming and using that money that we earn on there to potentially do some very interesting things like burn and buy back tokens.
Yep, and we're going to have a lot more information to come.
Definitely. And 20th of October
is my birthday. Nothing else matters.
Oh, okay. Well, on top of your birthday, it's the Bitcoin Dogs website release. Brand new, baby, brand new.
And then coming in on the 21st, we're going to have the game beta testing and marketing push. And then from the 21st through the 30th, we're going to be seeing a lot of our marketing push, the paid packages, KOLs, DXs, ads, everything. It's going to be massive.
It's going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. So, and obviously, we can't forget, on the 30th is the public release of the Bitcoin Dogs game.
But so, Harris, you missed what's happening on the 29th.
Obviously, the next burn event. You thought there was only one burn coming, but not quite. There's more burns to come.
Baby burn.
The last one was successful, so we'll do another one.
Indeed. Hopefully we can hit this, hit some nice numbers.
Most definitely.
And then for the end of October, we're going to be hoping for those new all-time highs. In November, it's going to be the launch of the Bitcoin Dogs TV, Twitch stream, and buyback and burn.
Definitely. So if you want to volunteer and help us with the streaming, maybe you've got a dog out there that we can strap a GoPro to or something like that, then get in contact with either myself or Ben, and we can definitely have a conversation.
Hell yeah. Continuing into November, obviously the Alpha Dogs DAO is going to officially open. You guys are going to be getting the ability to vote on things. There's not a huge amount I can say. I'm going to be very careful with where I go, but you're going to be able to see some sneak peeks, and really have a voice in where this project goes.
Definitely. And game players begin earning from the game. So in November, you actually begin to earn from the game. Amazing.
Yeah. And, looking at closing out November, we're also going to be adding additional features, more features, more and everything more. And then at the end of November, we are hoping for the NFT deployment and drop. Now, that is a massive asterisk on that point as an FYI. Yes. It is very market dependent. So we will continue to keep you guys updated on what is going to happen with the NFTs. And if we are going to have to look at pushing them, or who knows, maybe we can bring them forward if the market conditions improve significantly quickly. But that is the Q4 Bitcoin Dogs roadmap. That is what's going to be happening over the next 4 to 6 weeks and beyond. And it's a lot of things. And it's kind of it's something that we've been sat working on for, months and months. Sometimes it can come across, and it's one of the biggest issues with building in public is at times, it seems like not a huge amount is happening, but behind the scenes, we have been working on every single one of these items, and we are so excited to release them all.
Definitely. I'm really, really, really excited, not just for October, but for what's to come. And, this new roadmap is very detailed and it has a lot packed. So we're excited and we want to see your excitement as well, Dogs. So don't forget to share your thoughts in Telegram, on Discord, and on X. And we'll definitely be getting back to you on those. But I think we have some questions. Should we take a look at those?
Let's kick through the questions. All right. Let's go 1-1-1-1.
Let's do it.
All right. Question numero uno. When's the rest of... Oh, it popped up. When's the rest of the 180 million O-Dogs going to be burnt? Part of it, obviously, is going to be used for partnerships and future collabs. And then 5% is going to be burnt every month.
Yeah. Okay. So as you know, we've already burnt 100 million tokens. And that's what's going to happen with the rest of the allocation. Okay, so Dev Wallet, 2%. When is it going to be locked up? Show us this. Well, Dogs, we've already done that today. So if you go in our Telegram, you can actually see the wallet address and you can see that it's locked. So you're welcome.
Question number 3. Can we see some game visuals? I want to see more about the game. Is it going to work? We're going to be dropping more game visuals on the 10th, so next week. And you'll see a lot more before the game lands. But also, Harris, me, we've been dropping leaks, man. You just got to go find them.
Definitely. Make sure you're part of the Telegram. So, will there be any airdrop for O-Dog holders of Buck? So, we are going to run competitions and for players who reach a certain level in the game, it may be eligible for an airdrop, plus those who invite people to the game, but more details will follow next week. This will be announced.
Indeed. So stop and don't message, don't tag mods, don't tag me, don't tag Harris. When drop, no, it will be announced in the announcement channels. All right. Yes. Another question that we're seeing is, what's the point of having a DAO? Within game development and Web3 projects, there is this kind of potential of siloing yourself from the community. And, we can acknowledge that we may not have listened to the community in the past. And, this has been a difficult part of managing the way forward. Taking the voting in Telegram regarding vesting of tokens. We didn't at that point have a way to authenticate our biggest holders. And the likes of a DAO gives us this. It's going to be on Discord. It's going to be token gated, and this is going to be the Alpha Dogs DAO. Make your voices heard. Join the DAO and be part of the creation and the future of Bitcoin dogs.
Definitely. So, where do you see the price in the next couple of months? So, with everything on this roadmap and what we know is coming from marketing-wise, before the game launch, there's no reason why we can't blow past all-time highs, and from there, who knows where. But, everything is looking very, very bullish. We have, great momentum, and it only takes a few green candlesticks for there to be momentum, and yeah, we can definitely see some good numbers.
Indeed. And then kind of the final question, any new exchanges planned? Come on. Of course. But, super important for us to get to the end of October and, looking at that price change. That's what makes a huge difference. So more info to come. Now, Harris.
Yes.
We've been live for 41 minutes.
We have
spoken about so much. What's been your favorite part?
Ooh, I think my favorite part is probably the beta access and also the game going live on the 30th.
Nice. Mine is DAO. I think I like giving power to the players, right? And people that are bought in for the vision, continuing to utilize that and rewarding them for having those tokens. But ladies and gentlemen, dogs across the world, it is over now. That was a weird way to end it.
All good things must come to an end, unfortunately.
They do indeed. Talking for 40 minutes straight definitely can scramble your brain a bit. But we have released our, massive roadmap for the next 4 to 6 weeks. So many different items for you guys to be super excited about, from the likes of the Bark token, the DAO, the release of the game on the 30th, the launch of Play to Earn in November, and so much more. It's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you guys. Harris, any final words?
Make sure you're active, because you don't want to miss what's happening in October for sure.
100%. Make sure you guys are in the Telegram, you are in the Discord, you are across our socials on X as well. Beta access being dropped from myself and Harris. And trust me, you want it. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure hanging out with you today. More AMAs to come in the coming weeks and months. And make sure you are keeping your eyes peeled for all of these awesome announcements that are coming in the next month. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.